Well, hello. How was everybody today? I don't normally do these videos, but this was something I feel very strongly about, and I hope everybody agrees, and if not, I'm sorry. It's about the quality of life for disabled people. Anyone who's living in Oswego County, New York, who's disabled probably got one of these letters. You probably can't see it too well because my camera is not the greatest. I'll read it to you. It's not showing up. County Division of Oswego Division of Mental Health. Well, they did away with rights to recovery for whatever reason. It says, we are pleased to inform you that you've been approved for access to mental hygiene transportation services. Now that sounds great. Of course it does. But then it says, your request for transportation to St. Luke's Apartments, where I have a friend where I socialize and we do things like go to movies, socialize, talk to people, play cards, whatever. And groceries are denied. Well, you're probably thinking that's not a big deal, but it is. I am disabled. I have physical disabilities and limitations as well as mental. So what's the point? Well, they were doing rides to recoveries for socialization for people with mental illness. Well, this only covers mental health and substance disorders, which will be assessing your eligibility once a year. Well, here's the problem. First of all, it's a copycat program. It's a waste of money for the government. I don't know if the governor has something to do with it. Probably. She does fundings for the states and the counties. Then there's Oswego County, New York, who also has a hand in it because obviously they sent me the letter. This is what they cover. Okay, mental health clinic appointments. Okay, MAS covers that already. Medical transportation system. Mental health counseling treatment appointments. Again, MAS. Substance abuse services support and appointments. Again, MAS. Let's go. There's a bunch of them. Excess hourly location of SUD and MH treatments. That's mental health. Clubhouse recovery and senior citizens. Community agency service locations. Intensive crisis stability center. Amadakon. One way driver ability. So you can get there, but you can't get back. It's a waste. But again, MAS. But MAS will take you both ways, which is nice. Primary care appointments. Well, again, MAS, that's your doctor. Support teaching groups, self-help meetings, of course. Prescription pickups at pharmacies. Okay, they already do that. Department of Social Service Management and Benefits, Social Security Disability Determination appointments, food pantries, which is good, but again, MAS. Planned residential respite services, when they're available, that is. Parent participation at school and Head Start, grades 1 through 12. Well, that's good if you got kids. POA meetings, of course. Intervention drug treatment and court-related drug testing required by courts, so that's why they got to do it, because abuse and drug relation is a mental illness and okay. But again, NAS. Okay, then it goes to Oswego County is a single point of access, POA coordinator. Will process referrals for services. Screen for eligibility. Approval referral will be forwarded to Catholic Charities. The SPOA coordinator, realities, eligibility, and Catholic Charities visitors will receive written notification of approval and instruction of requesting your rides. And then they have additional information, which, okay, these are generals, but it has nothing to do with this. This is their personal thing. Where's the problem? Well, the problem is, okay, Rides to Recovery was all about mental health socialization. Okay, yeah. And what does that mean? It means the quality of life. All your medical appointments and counseling appointments are great, but if you can't put them into action and you use them, it's a waste. Now, me personally, and many others like me, are disabled. I personally have agoraphobia, PTSD, autism. Riding a public bus is out. I can't do it. I've tried many times. Trust me. I can't socialize and see my friends. I can't See, a lot of people don't realize people with disabilities, we don't get a lot of money. And if you're married, you get less. I only get $400 something a month because I'm married, and I get discounted because my wife is on SSI, okay? And I don't want to show you the personal information, but let's see if I can cover it up. Yeah, okay. So this is me, and that's my proof of my SSI, and I only get $437 now since the COLA. I can't afford a car. I can't afford to go out to eat. I can't go to Burger King. I can't go bowling. I can't do anything. But they want me, my walkers, and when I'm in counseling, and my healthcare workers, and my doctors, and SPOA, and anybody else I'm associated with, and housing sets goals for me. One of them is going out and socializing. That means having a life. Girlfriends, bowling, playing pool, going to a movie. We don't go out in Oswego County, which we should, because there's really nothing in Oswego County. If you've been here, there's no activity. So you can't even go to a casino. You can't go and entertain yourself. You can't go to a New York State Fair unless you have money. You can't buy food if it's cooked. Anyhow, the Rise of Recovery lets us get out to be socialized and live and try to interactive with our community. I have a very hard time grocery shopping. As it is, I'm trying to get help with that. But now I can't go buy groceries because I can't walk very far. I don't have a ride anymore because they did away with the program that let me get out there. And facing my PTSD, my agoraphobia, I was doing great. I'm doing fantastic. Now it ends. I can't visit friends. I can't get groceries. I can't go to events. I can't go to Planet Fitness. I'm trying to lose weight. Haven't been able to get there. And even if I want to, I can't now because Rise to Recovery no longer exists. The mental hygiene program that they took its place is a waste of time. This is not an opinion, it's a fact. Because anyone who does this program already knows they have MAS. MAS stands for Medical Assistance, and it's transportation, which means it's already being done. So they put this other program in to remove another program for whatever reasons. I think it's for the governor or Oswego County or New York in itself or the government, federal government, to cut money for us to have a quality life. You know, I'm very upset. And some of my facts may be wrong, but from what I see from the news, talk to my friends, and see personally, I'm not wrong. They want us to socialize, they want us to get out there. I'm trying to go for training to get back to work. With Rise to Recovery program, if it did not exist, I would not have gotten this far to try to go back to work. I've worked and paid taxes until I was 14 till I could no longer do it. My mental health and physical health just built up where I couldn't do it no more. I lost confidence. I became a shut-in. Workers, social workers, which are great. OCO is one of them. If you need help, call them up. They'll tell you if you can or not, but they helped me a lot. I went to counseling, and I did counseling, you know, and I was in that for 7 years, and they helped. That was through a Rise. They were great. They helped me a lot. Not everybody, just different groups. Liberty Resources went, and they helped me a little bit, but I transferred to a Rise because I just liked them better. But without these programs, which MAS will take me to, that's great. But to get out there and actually socialize, put it in practice, and to have a quality of life. You know, the government, or at least in New York State until recently, has given a free ride to illegal immigrants. Food stamps, housing, who knows what else. I was going to look it up, but the more I thought about it, the more angry I got. I'm an American citizen. I have tried to work. I'm trying to do it again. I'm on SSI. If I make too much money, they cut me. And I make way under minimum poverty. And my wife, well, I'm not allowed to know what she makes. Her money's her money, my money. And they say you prove it. Well, they don't count us as individuals. So I get cut for being someone who has SSI. As recovery rides, let us get out in the public to interact. You may meet someone, they act a little weird, or they don't look you in the eye. There could be a number of reasons of mental health issues, social issues. I have problems with people. I love people, but I have a hard time interacting. Rise to Recovery helps me do this. Rise to Recovery lets me visit people, lets me grocery shop, lets me go to events. I would like to go to an art show, or a movie, or a concert. How many people do you do that every year, take it for granted, or can get into a car or a bus ride? I can't take a bus because I feel like it's closing in and attacking me. I just can't do it. But you can do it. You can go to a fair, a casino. You can go out of state. I'm not asking to go out of state. That's way too expensive. But, in the state, casino would be great. Well, you're not supposed to be spending your money. We pay for you. Well, let me tell you something. We get depressed because we have nothing. And you complain we don't do anything. But we are not allowed to do anything. Now you took away another program. Rides to Recovery was a very helpful program, and it worked. That's the bottom line. It worked. You just gave us another program. It's the same thing as MAS. And I don't understand why this isn't showing up. But this new program is a waste of the taxpayers' money. It's the waste of my money. So to keep this short, I want everyone who is involved in this, who is disabled, who this concerns, not concerns, or you may know somebody else who is in this game, and you know how poor we get. You know our poor quality of life and how hard we have to struggle to fight and keep what we got, to get what we got. We can't save for a car. We can't save for a house. Sorry, I'm getting emotional. I'll get upset. But I'm fighting for this. I suggest that, the next elections are coming up. And we vote, many of us. And I suggest we keep an eye on our governors, our senators, and our congressmen. I will be watching on who to vote. And I want to see if anyone else is watching this. Maybe they'll make a difference. I don't know how to protest, so I'm doing it this way because I know this isn't legal. It's done the right way. It's politically maybe not totally correct, but that's the best I can do. So that's why the American flag. I'm an American citizen, and I feel like I'm being treaded on. I feel like my quality of life is being stripped away. You complain that us disability people aren't, how do I say, we don't do anything, or we're not in the public eye because you don't want us. We're people. We have feelings. We love. We try to work. We don't like living like this. I'm disabled. I have a lot of friends who are disabled who are in the same situation. We're very angry. I have sons that are disabled. You give better quality of life to third world countries and illegal immigrants than you do your own American citizens. I hope the governor, my senator, my congressman, even the president will do something about these. We need to update our programs. SSI and food SNAP, whatever state it's in, needs to be brought up to this time. And right, food costs are going up. They gave us a COLA, but everything went up more than we get. So instead of making it easier for inflation, we lost money and we have less. Our rents have gone up and we get less. Come on, America. Come on, people. So I suggest that all you that are in the situation I am or care, write to your congressman, your governor, your senator, whoever you know, your mayors. Let's try to get the Rise of Recovery back and improve it. We are people too. And we have a right to a life and quality. Remember, tomorrow you could be disabled, whether it's through health, physical disability of an accident, brain trauma, genetics, born that way, or it could be someone you know, a child, a friend, a relative, a parent, a child. If we don't fight for what we need and our rights, no one's going to. So on my next election, I am watching very carefully who I'm going to vote for. I also suggest, which I have already wrote to my governor about the situation. Keep it short, but Make your voice heard. You matter. I will make other videos when I think they're necessary, hopefully for ideas. My next one will probably be on legalizing poker, a fun thing that'll make money for the state. Maybe they could use poker online for real money in New York State and legalize it. And use that income for a school, rights to recovery program, or something similar. And education, disability. They'll make millions. There's a lot of poker players out there that would love to play, get back into it legally, and play online. And it also attracts them to the casinos. It's a win-win. They make money on it. They're going to tax us on our wins over a certain amount. They can make the revenue millions of dollars. That could help pay for these programs. Schooling, SSI, SNAP. So, come on people, let's use our brains. But I'm badgering. So, once more, write to your congressman and governor. Like or dislike this. Make a show, people. If we don't stand up for ourselves, no one else is. The government's going to do what they want and cut money for everybody. They're not about us unless we make them us. Remember, it's we the people for the people. We the United States, it's supposed to be the country of the people. Well, us disabled, we are part of that community. We are American citizens, and many of us do vote. I hope this reaches to you, and I hope it makes a difference. If it don't, well, then I stated my view, and if it does, then I did something for my country, and my politics, and my locals, and my other disabled people. And it's the only way I know how to do politics. Hey, maybe I should have run, huh? Well, maybe I'll learn something, or maybe I can do some good. You never know. I'm not saying it's an easy job. And I know there's checks and balances, but the disabled should never be left behind. All right, people. Thank you. I have a good day. Blessed be. And may everyone have a great new year. And let's make changes for the better. And that includes our governors, because governors, senators, congressmen, mayors, you work for us. We elect you in. We can vote you out. You're supposed to be helping us, not hurting us. So, again, everybody write to your congressmen and senators and governors about this program. Because when they take one thing away, they're going to take something away, and they're going to slowly nick and pick till you have nothing. Look at your history and the human rights that we fought for in all the wars. We're losing them. Alright, that's enough for now. I hope I made a difference. And I hope I didn't offend anybody. This was done on a good judgment, and hopefully I made a difference. Difficulty here. Good. It's working.